And then the other one that I can do, I think, is I can now build something down here, can't I? Is that crack? Maybe? Possibly? No, I'm already doing it. Okay. Oh, wait. You there. Next turn, you can't do anything. This army can go and attack. Normal movement. Go and attack Iron Rock. Not a huge garrison, but there is an army sitting here too. An army which is almost dead because they've just been taking attrition because they have low fightiness. I think we can do this. And there is an iron mine here too. So the defenders are pretty strong. Although they don't have any orc big uns. And then this army, except for the archers, is actually really small and kind of wimpy. And we are almost at full strength. Fight them! Fight them! KK72474 and Godmonkey. Thank you very much for the follows. Appreciate that. So we are going to have to worry about a fair number of cavalry, actually. They've got cavalry archers and also regular cavalry. I don't think the other army had them, and actually they're kind of hurt. I think archers are going to be the bigger issue. But they will attack me. Alright, that thing is annoying me. Can I turn that off? Controls? Attack map transition. Yeah, I don't want that. I'll just use tab. Much easier. Much better. Okay, good. So. I feel like we should be holding one of the hills. Or we could use this as a hill and basically force them to come down at us. Down here. I kind of like the sound of that. The cavalry might come up here, but that would be relatively easy to defend against. Plus we're right on the edge of the map, so flanking attacks would be much more difficult. Yeah! Let's do this. We'll sit the quarrelers here. Dwarven warriors like that. Dwarf warriors! With you two turned in to protect the flank. You two should be fine there. And then the main boss man grim grudge bearer stands there, so you can cover the entire army. Now I'm going to have my elites in the battle row, and I'll send them in somewhere to attack once I know where. And then we have the miners, which we can put somewhere. There's nowhere really to hide here. So I'm going to stick the miners on the flank. Like so. And I'm going to tell you, do not fire at will. Yes. In fact, none of you fire at will. Stop that. Alright, because I have artillery and they do not, they should attack me. Or not. Not's fine too. That's not a huge problem. It just means that I need to rearrange my army basically on the top of this hill and then just shoot at them. Or else come over here and then hit them from the side. Maybe from here? I think this would actually be a better location. Okie dokie. We're going to select all of you. We're going to group you. And then, hopefully this works. Yeah, it does. We have you walking over there. Perfect. And they should all go at the pace of the slowest unit. And then if the enemy does start moving towards us, I'll halt and then rearrange. And that should give us some time. Let's speed things up a bit. While we reorganize. A dwarven army on the march. It's a glorious sight. Especially when the game's really, really sped up. So they're not just kind of waddling. I mean, honestly, I really could just fight them from here. Maybe here? Have the enemy come down that way. Possibly arranged something like this. Even then the artillery's out of range. Really? Bah, humbug. Alright. We'll do that then. They are shifting to match our movements. That's fine. Then basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rotate around this so that their army is forced to come along the slope. Here they come. Would actually like you to be right there. Move it. Let's get you into position.
Come on! Off we go!
Right, where are my catapults? Oh man, you're still kind of at the back, isolated. Not great.
Kazoo!
Let's have you guys
Pump those
moving
dwarven
across a bit.
legs.
Let's ungroup you. Alright, now I'm going to say that you are protected enough. So what are the biggest threats? Probably are the Orc boys. So let's start shooting them. We were actually pretty accurate. Alright, here come the cavalry. We should be able to counter them pretty easily. Let's move you guys over onto that flank. Quarrelers.
Quarrelers! This is a reckoning! Shoot the wizards! Quarrelers! Yes! Yes! Killers! Getting close! Vengeance! Quarrelers! Get moving! Kazoo!
They're going to be trying to probe my flanks, but that's fine. Alright, let's move the Regiment of Renown back, because I'm actually going to want you when you're fighting the massed forces there. But the other two units here, let's grab you two, not you, and have you reform. Here.
Brooch thrower! Kazoo! Come on! They have rondos!
And the cavalry can keep on hit and running. I'm totally fine with that.
Miners!
Best of luck with that, quite frankly.
War machine ready!
Machines are firing. All of our units are small, with heavy armor and big shields. So their ranged attackers are not going to do much. Okay, you're trying to sneak around the back. I'm not going to accept that.
Vengeance!
Let's keep you there for a moment.
Miners!
Alright, their hero is attacking into here. So let's have you guys coming forwards to attack their hero. And let's have you come forwards a little bit. That's just your potion of speed. You can stay with me.
Killers! Pick your targets well! And it's about time! Hammerers! For Grimnir! Stock! Go! Killers! Be it ready! Ward of vengeance!
Right, now we're going to change you to use your blasting charges on this mass rank of enemies over there.
Warriors!
And that should do a lot of damage. And we've got the hammerers coming in on the side. Boom. Loads of damage. Lovely. Beautiful. And the hammerers can hit from the flank. You guys are all fighting. Oh, 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 oh. Where's my chief? Head over there, chief. One of our dwarven units is actually given in. Now quarrelers are under attack, but that's actually okay. Quarrelers are actually pretty good melee fighters. We'll send in our chief man to go and fight over there. That's fine. Quarrelers are still firing. Massive explosives there. So we're shooting at them. Miners are taking a lot of damage from their ranged units. Ooh, crap. So are the hammerers. I'm going to have the hammerers coming back again. We're just going to charge their archer units, I think. Let's have you reform like so. I mean, we should be able to kill their boss man pretty easily. This flank is looking a little bit fragile.
For the ancestor gods! Bring out the axes! For the ancestors! Axes out! The next kill's ours! Castle! I am Rondos! Kill hooks! Hammerers!
Alright, their boss is about to flee. He's a big bastard. I think he is actually fleeing. If we can knock him out, that would be amazing.
Vengeance! The runes glow! Yes! Vengeance!
Vengeance!
Dwarf warriors!
Right, you guys are chasing them down, that's lovely. You fire at them.
For the ancestors!
You're still trying to shoot him, excellent. You guys have reappeared. You're still shooting. Dwarf warriors, we may as well have you shifting forwards actually. So that we can hunt down their ranged units. Although this is where our lack of cavalry comes in, kind of painfully. If we were able to get mercenary cavalry to assist us here, that would be amazing. But I don't think that's going to be a thing. Actually, that might be where with the rangers come in, or slayers. Use them like cavalry. Those ale molotovs are very effective.
Let the vengeance begin!
Okay, that's a bit risky.
Right,
Hammerers.
yes!
Oh, hi.
Move!
Let's have you go this way. At least the dwarves have a ridiculous amount of stamina, so they can basically go forever. Although you are looking rather dangerous. They might well actually be able to steal victory from the jaws of defeat. Simply because I can't catch their bloody archers. And they're proving to be surprisingly effective at skirmishing. I mean, I'm hoping that I simply have enough troops I can just throw at them. Yeah, where are the mountain ponies? Exactly.
Let the vengeance begin, dwarf warriors! Attack! Yes!
Oh no, don't.
Get a course!
Charge them down.
Yeah.
Alright, when you get a little bit closer,
I am your
I'm going to use your potion of speed. Because I can only use it once, but it does last 40 seconds.
warriors! Vengeance! Targets, Lord! Dull! Bring them up now!
Now.
For the ancestor blood! For the Karas Anchor! Dwarf warriors!
Alright, they're
For the
fleeing.
Karas Anchor!
We need to get those archers. You two
Hammerers!
can go to them. Oh, that's the hammerers. Yeah, we should be able to chop the orc boys up pretty easily. We're still hitting their cavalry units. Right, now that we're actually managing to close in with them, we're doing rather better.
War of vengeance! No!
And actually the archers have done a pretty good job of getting in close.
It is a reckoning!
He's shooting you in the back, that's not good. We're suffering way heavier casualties here than we did in the siege, which is kind of scary. Now we sieged down the Orcish capital, it was a relatively easy fight. Oh, finally. Yeah, we're not going to catch him. Close victory, yeah. Damn right it was. That didn't go nearly as well as I'd hoped. Although we only lost 300. Okay, we were fighting an army 1,400, 900. Warriors did pretty well. The blasting charges, I'm beginning to rate them. Regular miners are terrible. Blasting charges are pretty strong. You just need to get big clumps of the enemy, which is what we managed to do. Grudge Thrower, 168 kills. This thing is carrying us. It was their archers that did the damage. The Orc Arrow Boys. The cavalry did naff all. Big Uns did a bit. Oh, sorry, the Orc Boys did a bit. Where's Hearts of Iron 4? That's on Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Saturdays. I don't just do the same game. I try and mix it up a little bit, do some different things from time to time. Alright, so we gained some money to buy new troops with. Excellent. And experience, level 8. Marvellous. How did these guys do? Like the Orc Boys, I'm not expecting to have done much, although he did get 37. Goblins did alright. Orc Arrow Boys. The cavalry did nothing either. So cavalry against us, so long as we are standing and are able to just thwart them, we do fine. Archers though, that was a problem. Skirmishing archers. Alright, so here we go, we're taking Iron Rock.
Alright!
Regiment of Renown unlocked, the Goblobber. When a grudge writ rock is unavailable, live goblin ammunition is just as good. We have attained complete control of this province. It is now possible to issue a commandment across the land. Sweet. So public order is going to be a problem, but only for a turn, and then after that, I think we're going to switch to the Masters of Steel and Stone to make building stuff cheaper. Excellent. And we're going to have you sitting in town just to recuperate. Actually, you're only going to need to be here probably for 2 turns, and then you'll be good to go again. Let's rank you up. You've already got Iron Willed. Aha! Now we can get the Lightning Strike. Which means that we can prevent enemy reinforcements from arriving. We can also get High King. No, we're going to get Lightning Strike, seeing as that's what we were aiming for. Hey, Perky, who apparently looks just like me. What's happening? We are destroying orcs and goblins. As is only right and proper for the dwarves. So our territories are expanding, we're going to take out the Bloody Spears, and then we should be pretty safe from the northern flank, with Karakadra and Zufbara over here. There's quite a few vampires around. And then really we're going to need to turn our gaze to the south where we have lots more orcs moving around. Still no more potential for trade,
Welcome, Dowie. Do you bring
don't
a
want
gift?
anything, that's unfortunate. Alliance?
You may speak before my shield bearer.
How about you? Alliance?
Dowie from another hold arrived.
And I'm going to just assume that you're not going to want to become a vassal or anything. No. I think I need to become bigger. Oh, Purple, sorry. The eyes in the Elves look a bit too similar in Twitch font. Oh, High King is only effective at below 50% leadership. Okay. Hey, it'll be absolutely great to have you here as well, Purple. Right, there are a couple of things we can build. We're not going to get the clan barracks. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to demolish it so that we can start getting the other buildings that I want. Because we were going to get the... Let me remember this. Armory, Longbeards, Throne. 1, 2, 3 things. We'll get rid of this, then we can get the trade place. Is this going to mean that I can't then build quarries anymore? Yeah, so we'll keep you for the moment. We will then build the trade depot so we make more money. And Iron Rock. Build something. Iron Rock is an iron mining pit, so we can get iron and income. That sounds good. Although I really want growth. Like, we're getting loads of money and income and stuff, but I really need some more growth. And then you have already moved. You've moved and you are recovering. Death Pass is population surplus. Could we have built something in Death Pass? We already are. Never mind. And everyone has moved. We make 2,000 from the Silver Road now. That place is becoming very, very profitable. I think one of you is enough. I don't know. More of us. Alright, you guys are still going after Oakenhammer, which I don't particularly... Ooh, quest. The Engineers Guild have new designs for an exciting improvement to the gyrocopter, which will allow for increased speed and lifting capacity. These dark times call for the departure of the dwarves' customary adherence to tradition and suspicion of anything new. Though these plans have only been half a century in the making, almost an insult to the ancestors in their hasty preparation, the guild has decided to bring them to Thorgrim's attention. Though the guild hall has been the scene of lengthy and heated debate on the matter, now a master engineer has been tasked with producing the final technical drawings and prototypes before production can begin. However, the experimental process involved will require further investment in the guild's workshops, and this will not become cheap. So at the start of the turn we need to have at least 10,000 gold. And that will have us investing in the guild's workshops, which reduces income by 5,000. Caravan raid! A dwarf trade caravan is ringed by goblin wolf riders. A stalemate has developed, but the foe refuses to relent. Such an affray should be dealt with by the local lord, but your intervention could speed things up. So we lose leadership of all forces, but we gain public order in everywhere. I'm going to say you're on your own, because actually the public order is more useful to me right now. We're dwarves! We don't really run away very easily. Alright, let's switch you to normal movement so that we can actually recruit some people. And I think we're going to want some more quarrelers. And some more dwarf warriors. We'll get you in a turn. Marvellous. You are still recovering forces. That is fine. Although we could buy a Regiment of Renown. No, you know who needs a Regiment of Renown? This guy does.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Because that will mean that he has a grudge thrower then. Although one thing I want to do, I'm not going to recruit it, I just want to add him to this army so I can compare. So if we have you, can I compare? Alright, pin you, compare to you. So the grudge thrower has less leadership, less melee attack, less melee defense, and less melee missile damage. No difference in ammunition. Do you have any other special abilities? Cannot run, resilient, siege attacker, magic resistance.
What do you
just
want?
Add you to this army, that would be fine. Now this army is definitely ready to go and fight stuff. Matthews Wellington, Perkle, Muttaseen, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate that. Or MTA Scene, or Sean, probably. Scene Bean. It's definitely Sean. Dwarves are a relatively simple equation of cannons and time, and enemies before said cannons for said time. Tinned vampires, tinned chaos, tinned humans, tinned whatever you can ask for. That is true, that was not a grudge thrower, that's a goblobber. And we're about to go and attack the goblin capital, so I'm perfectly happy sending a goblobber to go and attack the goblins. Is there a limit? Each grudge that you accumulate has a base severity value. If you ignore a grudge, its severity will increase over time, filling the bar at the top of the screen. Satisfied. 0 to 9 total severity. Diplomatic relations, public order. I see. So the longer you leave grudges, the more public order issues you'll have. We also have technology which is going. Objectives, of which we now have 2. No, just the 1. We still need to get a runesmith. Foundry and a hangar. Grudge. Oh, one of them. So we'll probably get the foundry. Storied warrior. Before we take 5 settlements. Probably should happen.
Yes.
You're recruiting, that's fine. Thorgrim is recruiting. And the only other thing to do is diplomacy.
Aye. Let's hear
Still
what
don't want to
you
become a
have
vassal.
say.
Disappointed! What about you? Come on.
What can the Dowie
Mutual
do for
defense.
you on
Ah,
this
here we go.
fine day?
You would definitely accept mutual defense. And then with that, I'm hoping that you would accept military alliance. No. What about you?
My throng stands ready.
What about you?
Dowie from another hold arrive.
Still not. Come on, Kadrin. And then Zulfbar.
Honor to your ancestors.
Still doesn't. But at least we have one more alliance now, which is good. Or one more defensive alliance, rather. In fact, we only have... Oh no, those are full defensive alliances. So the ones with swords are... Sorry, the ones with swords are full alliances. The one with flags are defensive alliances. Cool. We're going to try and confederate everyone. Well, we're going to try and confederate all of the dwarves. Take them all peacefully. But it's going to take a little bit of doing. Greenskins! Attacking us? Are you under siege? No, really not. Karakazul is at war with the Crooked Moon mutinous Gits. Oh yeah, we'll join that war. Absolutely. And the raiders are leaving Oakenhammer. Various agents are attacking Karakazul, though you do have an army right there, so you should be fine. The Empire and Marienburg have made peace. Oh no, someone's taken Gumbad. Oh no, that's still them. Why is... Okay. I thought the banner was in red for some reason when we were at war with them, but apparently not. It just had the swords. Alright, I think that this army is ready to move forwards. How far can we move? I didn't actually want you moving this turn, I just wanted to see how far you can go. Ah. Options, controls. Campaign. Damn it. So, we probably could have been within range of actually attacking the city next turn as opposed to in 1, 2, 3 turns time. That's really annoying.